But then we only had Jared and I today, and we were like, you know what? Because the family's off. They went on a weekend out to visit my uncle and aunt. And so we were like, hey, why not, instead of a podcast here, we do a one better, hopefully, with a live stream, and do kind of a live tour of this RV project that we featured in Friday's Weekly Peek. And yeah, so I do have some questions and suggestions and all that stuff screenshotted and from the Weekly Peek.
Yes.
So we'll go over those as we go. But Jared is here. He's gonna help hopefully get the camera moved around, so we can talk a little bit about it. And yeah, so we'll spend together a few minutes together, just hanging out and RVing and geeking out over the renovation that we're doing here.
Hi, Brenda. Hi, Noosa.
Oh yeah, Teresa, Trudy, Brenda, Noosa, welcome to the live stream. Welcome. All right, so behind me here we have the RV, super exciting. Jared has gone through, I don't know if we showed too many close-up shots of the work Jared did here. He's also, I know we had a comment from, I believe it was from Monica Albertson, who recommended going around these windows and kind of redoing those as well, which I think is in the plan. It's in the works. They're not as bad.
Yeah, they're not as bad. So the plan is to just leave them, and then when we get to the painting stage, that's when we're going to be doing those.
Yeah.
So just save it till last minute.
Yeah, because they are pretty good, and right now it's like the worst thing gets the most attention at the moment because it is older, and although it's got a lot of life still in it, it does need a little TLC. So now, as many people out in the country do, living off of more unpaved roads, when we took the RV home, I think that we might have created some cracks that we didn't see before because of the jostling. RVs, in my experience, don't do well on dirt roads. Yeah, especially ones from the 80s. But it did get here all in one piece. But I think that it was more surprising because I think it was in better shape when we went and looked at it.
Yes, a little bit.
Oh yeah. Well, welcome to the stream, Marcia, Judy, Tender, Lori, Kimberly, Family Dutton. Welcome, Bastian, Peggy, Trini, Emerson family. Welcome. Trudy said, saw the outside vent put in first thing. I thought that it was upside down. Then you showed it was. LOL. Let's go back around and look at the other side of the RV real quick. Now, I can't remember. Did we get new tires or did it have new tires?
I think it had freshish tires.
This is an old Mercedes that we used to have. Well, we still have, obviously, but we used to drive around. Very fun. Dad's future project. But this is the vent here. So it's glorious. I think that we plan on painting this. Like, what did your parents say? Like, white,
my parents
gray?
wanted gray and white, like a gray lower and then a white upper.
Which is gonna look really cute. Like, this is when you think of a fifth wheel on a t-shirt, which is all I think about is t-shirts and the designs that we could do for them. This is like the silhouette that I think of when I think of those. So that little two-tone is gonna look really cute. But this is the back side of it, which I know that you're familiar with. It's nothing that you haven't seen before, I'm sure, but I just thought we'd show our infamous upside down, well, infamous, I don't know. The vent.
The vent, yes.
Okay.
First question my dad, when I called my dad for Father's Day, he's like, you really showed that, huh? I was like, yeah.
Yeah, we show it all, Dad. Okay. All right, well, let's head inside, because we have shown a little bit of it. Is it somewhat clean in here?
Yeah, it's somewhat clean.
So a lot of times the stuff's a work zone and it doesn't look the best, but it's fine. Welcome to the stream, Andrew, Rhonda. Let's see if I can get this open.
Just pull.
Just pull. Oh, well, that was easy. That was easy. stream. Welcome to the stream. All right. Okay, so this is the inside here. We had a little bit of trouble. There was a big,
we have it right here.
oh, there it is.
If you want to...
This is it. This was up here. And Jared, I don't know, Jared, do you want to come in front of the screen
sure.
real fast so that we can see how much head clearance that you have in here? Because you're a tall guy.
Okay, so this was right here. And I think I bonked my head on it like at least just 5 times. And I was like, I'm done. And I just took it out. I'm going to have to do a little roof patching, but...
I think, you know, out of all the boo-boos that you get, when you hit your head...
It's the worst.
Like, it is one of the worst places to get smacked. I don't know what it is about a head smack, but maybe you're not like we are, but whenever I get hit by a head, hit on the head, all logic and reason and normal things go out the window.
It instantly makes you frustrated.
Yes, instantly. So I think that your mom now, we had a bunch of ideas of what we want to do with these countertops. I know we showed a little bit of that in the video. I think that your dad wants to do like some sort of a pull out here for the seating area.
Yeah, something like that. I forget exactly. It's been like a couple months since they were here, so it's like, what did they tell us? My parents are like, yeah, what did we tell you? We don't even remember.
Oh my gosh, they don't even remember. Well, we'll get there. When I looked at the footage, he has this this pull out thing that he wants to do for the seating, which will be kind of fun. And I think that what did he want to do with the tops here?
I think he just wanted them to be sanded and like there's a lot of like extra plaster. There's like a lot of extra plaster, extra stuff that just they could do without, and like just strip them down, paint them.
Yeah, strip them down. I think that your mom wants to do like a gray cabinets, and then like a light gray walls. I think, did she say
something like that?
Something like that. So it'll be that classy gray color that's so fun. Now, if you come over here, this is the other side of the vent. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Family Dutton said might need a helmet.
Yes.
Yes, I think that
they make those. They're called bump caps for workers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, maybe I need one for life on that. Brenda Moroni said, Magic Eraser help getting fingerprints and scuffs off almost anything. Agreed, Brenda. Those are great. We got to remember those when we get down to cleaning and stuff. Although I think we'll be sanding and painting most of the stuff in here. That's really good for helping to clean up.
Yes.
So I'm not entirely sure. The lady that had this before, I think that she was wanting to do boondocking.
Yeah, and she wanted to use this trailer as kind of like her electrical trailer, I think.
Yeah, something like that. But the reason why she couldn't is because it's a one-axle one, and when you're going to put solar panels on a roof, it's definitely recommended that you have 2 axles. So, so that's the reason why she was getting rid of it. But it's such a fun layout, and we're really happy to have it. But it had like some things that were... I'm not sure how she got it, because I think she only had it a month. So I'm not sure what it looked like when she had it. But
she definitely did some work.
Yeah, there's definitely some work that was done in here. So, but this is going to be the other side of it. But this is actually where the refrigerator goes. Yeah. And outside we have the refrigerator that your parents have already purchased. So, and that'll go right in there. And then, seating here, this is going to be where the countertops are. And then over here is where the bed is. And I think that we are actually going to take out back there. There's some like cubbies to put stuff in. And I think that the plan is to take those out, isn't it?
I don't think so.
No?
A queen will actually fit in this space. It doesn't seem like it's enough room for...
It doesn't seem big enough, but yeah, okay.
But a queen will just barely squeeze in there. I think we'll do the same. I think that my parents want to do the same thing we did and get a like a box bed and then just unroll it up here.
Right. Okay, yeah, cool. That works so slick. And they're better than RV beds, I think, in my personal opinion. And they're cheaper probably. But well, I don't know about cheaper. Beds are always expensive. But yeah, this is the flooring here that'll go in that we showed in the video. Super exciting to have that already purchased. The flooring, albeit the last step, is one of my favorite steps. Probably because it's one of the last steps, but also I think that it brings up the entire class of the project when the floor gets done. So super excited about that. I think we might
I think
whitewashing that.
I think we're planning on whitewashing these here.
Yeah.
Like just sanding them, whitewashing them, because this is actually pretty decent vinyl flooring that they put on here.
And actually, it was new in here, but I don't know. I think
it was just not. My parents didn't want to mess with
the darker flooring.
With the darker flooring.
And also too, it stopped in the kitchen here. Like it just dead stopped right here. So it didn't go through the whole thing. And I think probably because it was probably a real wood flooring.
I don't think it was real wood.
You don't think so?
No. It's just, yeah.
Maybe they didn't have enough of it or something.
Yeah. But that's really vinyl, so it should, the stuff we got was vinyl, so it should be easily
get wet in here and stuff. But this is it here, and it's not. This will go up here when all is said and done. But yeah, there's definitely. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. The pink counters, I don't think are gonna be staying. In fact, I think I'm not sure what the plan will be. Maybe some white, or maybe we'll carry the gray in here. But we will. We'll be redoing all this stuff. It's definitely smaller than ours.
Yeah,
so it
for
feels
sure.
like less daunting of a task.
Less daunting, even though there's more work that needs to be done.
Yeah, there's definitely more work that needs to be done. I think that your dad and mom, they just don't want an oven.
Yeah.
So we'll end up pulling this out, and what we'll do is I think
we're going to my dad, like we're going to be putting a new counter on, so a new plywood counter, instead of trying to mess with these RV hard line countertops. We're just going to be cutting a new countertop, cut space for a sink. We already have a new stove, so we don't have to worry about that. So this whole unit can be taken out.
And it's just the stove top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we maybe make a space for a microwave right there.
Oh yeah, right. Microwave below. That makes more sense. I don't think your parents are planning on living in it. It's just to take to visit the various siblings and of course their kiddos and stuff. So it'll be perfect for that, I think. And grandkids and stuff will have a lot of fun in here, I can imagine.
Yes.
So I remember my grandparents, they did the RV thing at some point, and oh my gosh, when they arrived, it was always so fun to be in the RV. I remember staying up, my mom's mom and dad let us stay up as long as we wanted. And I remember watching the movie Secretariat. I think it was Secretariat. Might have been what is this? Seabiscuit? Was that in Secretariat? Is the name of the horse? I don't know. What was that? No, Seabiscuit horse?
Movie. The one with Tobey Maguire. That one, I think. I
don't remember. I just remember staying up late and watching that movie and how awesome it was. It probably wasn't that late, but in my little child mind, it was 2:00 in the morning. But anyway. Oh, we're super excited about this this RV.
Yeah.
And
we finally have time to start really working on it. So.
Yeah. So I think the plan is in the future to do kind of every other week. So because we're still deep in the heart of Texas over there working on the the workshop. So but we'll do workshop and then RV and kind of do it every other. Hoping to get this done here in next couple of months might be nice. So
yeah.
The windows on this RV are so fun because they wrap around here, which is really fantastic.
Like
this window here.
It's just a very big window. It's very nice.
It is so cool. Hopefully we can get this. I'm not sure. There's like some sort of a
film
on it. I don't know. Maybe there was some sort of something over the top that melted to it or something.
Maybe some sort of UV protection thing that got messed with or something.
Yeah. And these are the various tubes and wires that need to be rerouted. But I think, isn't the plan to reroute them up above, I think?
I think we're just going to scoot them back.
Scoot them back there.
Yeah.
Which clears up, in my opinion, a lot of space. And I cut this out because it didn't really work with the flow of the show. But it's suspected that there was a wraparound bench right here. So that's why there was the up. That step up was actually a bench. That's the guess. Is what went on right there. So there's a lot of like space in here. Well, this is the water tank, but there's a lot of space in places that's kind of tucked away, like most RVs, I feel like. So hopefully there'll be places to put things, which would be nice.
Yeah, definitely not a I think one person can make this work as a live-in sort of space.
Yeah.
Maybe even a couple, but it'd be pushing it.
It'd be pushing it. You'd have to really love each other, like Jared and I. Yeah, this would be a lot of space. I remember in our RV when Garrett and Ellie went and you know, like looked through it and stuff. They're like, oh my gosh, it has a lot of space to walk, because they lived in the RV up when they were doing the cabin build up in the mountains, and they were like, oh man, you bump into each other a lot. You know, that was one of their things. And I don't remember bumping in. There wasn't too many bumps. I thought we're only staying in it about a month at a time, so really not enough to really go, I don't know if I like this. All of it was good. Or it just might be where we like all of it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think, are we planning on putting, like, making this all a cabinet? Or?
No, my dad purchased a new vent hood for the stove and a new vent on the outside.
Nice.
Yeah,
so gotta see. Okay, they're supplying us with everything that we need to go in here. So all we need to do is actually install it.
Yes.
So that is the
They're leaving all the reno and everything like that to us. They're fortunately footing the bill.
Yeah, well, it's their trailer here. We're happy to do the work, though. We're very happy to do the work. It's a lot of fun. We rather enjoy working on RVs too.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of fun.
It is.
So I have to figure out a solution for these holes.
Probably just put a little piece of wood over it and then put over the flooring.
Because the flooring will go over it. Duh. Okay. Well, this is super exciting. Welcome to the stream, John, Cassandra. Family Dutton said, you and Jared do such a great job and you should consider making a career of it. Thank you so much. Rana Donning says, hello. Hi from Kentucky. Welcome, welcome. Thinking Kingdom Thoughts. Welcome to the stream. Jane's Life Journey. Cassandra D said, so cool to be here. So cool to have you here, Cassandra. And Stephen Degonia, welcome to the stream, said, my microwave has a convection oven built in. Ooh, that's fancy. That's fancy. All right, right on. Now, I think I had some questions here from the thing here.
Oh, here's a question from Trudy. What is our plan for lighting? We have some of these leftover deals from our trailer, and I think we're probably just gonna. Some of these are like decently good, like
they're actually
current.
new. It looks like a lot of them are new.
Yeah, a lot of them are new-ish. So, in places that need more, like that one will probably go where the circle one went, right there. But other than that, I think, all of them are still, like, decent.
I mean, you can kind of see here, this must have been the one thing that they replaced, because I don't think we can get much nicer than these online.
Yeah, like, we might do some, like, under cabinet lighting, like maybe some, like, LED strips lighting, maybe like that.
Those take very little power to do. That might be nice.
Just tie it into one of the switches somewhere.
To do that, the under lighting might be kind of fun. Yeah, I love the idea of doing like real lights and stuff, but I don't know. We ended up not doing it in ours because, again, we have to get this up and down a dirt road. So anything that's gonna come tumbling off, we'd rather not do.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know where our RV will go, but if they're gonna come visit us, those might be the better lights.
Yes.
But, okay. Right on. Okay, Amanda Peregrine said, hey, from Tennessee. Welcome, Amanda. Will you be painting the exterior? If so, what are your plans? And yes, the plan is to paint that exterior. I think your parents have decided on gray and
white. Yeah.
So it's going to be like that two-tone, like that classic two-tone, the gray and the white.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe like a black strip separating the two colors.
Yeah, so, and I think that's going to be kind of the theme is the grays and whites and stuff like that, which will, it'll look really cute in here. The little spaces having the brighter colors, in my opinion, makes them feel bigger and brighter and more fun as spaces. As the darker colors, although super nice, very nice looking, I don't know, I always get the feeling of it feeling smaller, which isn't a bad thing. It is a small space. But I like to pretend like it's really big. So. Jan's Life said, the RV will look beautiful once done. Thank you so much, Jan's. Tammy Sink said, what colors are you painting? And like I said, I think we're going to do grays for the cabinets.
Grays for the cabinets and like a much lighter gray for the
walls, I think.
Yeah.
And then this is kind of, I don't know if you can see on screen, but it's gray, but it also has got some blues in it as well, which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna look really nice in here. I know it's difficult, like to say, oh, we're gonna do this color or that color, but you never know how nice it is until it gets on the walls sometimes.
Yeah.
It can be hard to envision what it looks like.
Yes.
So, but we'll make sure we have contrast, so the grays that we pick will be very classy for sure. So, yeah. Oh, it's gonna look so nice in here. Oh,
yeah,
goodness.
it will.
Right on. Welcome, Uncle Buzz. Welcome, welcome. Oh, and Family Dutton said, don't forget the AC.
This actually doesn't have an AC.
It doesn't have one, and I don't know if they're going to want it or not. They do have this fan, which is super nice. But I mean, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure what their plan is.
What their plan is on
like,
it. If they want one, we'll install it.
Yeah.
But
it's definitely a bigger power draw. Like, you can run everything in here off of the battery just by itself, but one of those slow drain, long-term storage RV batteries. But it's...
You have to do the hookup if you're gonna do the AC, which is fine. We have hookups here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where else they can go, but if they want one, we will certainly install it if that's what they want. It's got like, what is this then?
I think it's just like maybe changing the direction of the fan, something like that.
One is cool and one is hot. It's red and...
Oh, that might have been like a different attachment for a
something else,
like it might have like had that fan probably has the ability to attach to a AC.
Right. Okay. Well, it looks like it could have one if they want to put one in. We certainly will be happy to install that for them.
Yeah.
So. Navasa says you can always buy battery powered AC, which is interesting. So there's definitely options for everybody, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Billy Joe White, welcome to the stream. Junior Kassan, welcome to the stream. New to your channel, well, welcome to the family too. On top of it, welcome. Janaid, welcome to the stream. It says it is hard work, but still very fun for you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it is hard work, but it is fun. It's a lot of fun.
It is fun.
I've got, let's see what I got here. Oh, I think we covered already what there was nothing wrong with the flooring, but we decided that we wanted to go with something different and carry it into the bathroom. So
yeah, I think that was the biggest thing. Like, if it had carried into the bathroom, the conversation would have been like, is this something we can keep? But since it didn't, we're like, nah, we'll just get new flooring and carry it into the bathroom ourselves.
Yeah, that'll probably be the plan.
Yeah,
it is the plan. But yes, many people were commenting on my haircut, and I just want to say thank you very much. Bryce Beverly, he said, love the bob braid, which thank you very much. Shay got it cut off of my neck, which was super exciting. So thank you. I know that's off topic, but thank you very much. Okay. What's one job you're not looking forward to on the RV? Said Deanie from the UK. Welcome, Deanie. What are you not looking forward to?
I think it's hooking up the refrigerator.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I have to build a cabinet that it can rest on.
Ooh.
And everything like that. So that's like the big one that I'm like, let's see how far I can push that off until maybe for a time when my dad's here and we can work on it together.
I don't know. I don't know if I personally don't look forward to anything. I think that I'm just like, this needs to be done. I don't know if I think of it as and things I really want to do and things I really don't want to do. I don't know if I think of it in that way. I know that sounds weird, but I'm just like, oh, I can't wait for it to be done. Like, that's where my brain is. So I'm like, oh, this thing's going to help it be done. So the day of, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to do that today.
Yeah.
But
it may end up being the first thing I end up doing or the last. I don't know.
It will get done.
It will get done.
Eventually. That was a good question. Pamela, welcome to the stream, said, love watching your family create. Can't wait to see what you do next. Thank you so much. A family doesn't love your hair breed. Thank you so much. It was so nice of you. Trudy said you can always use a portable AC. That's true. We could run a portable one for them if it got too hot.
Yes.
Which, depending on the time of year that they visit, may not be a bad thing.
Yeah. All right. And a question asking to see the
bathroom. Yes, go for it.
Let's see. All right. So.
Oh yeah, Lone Wolf.
Here's it's going to be hard to see, but. All right. That's the little floor plan. It's I actually prefer these these
Corner
types of
ones?
showers, these corner ones, they're just much nicer to stand in and get in. And the toilet and everything. And yes, we are planning on renovating it. I don't think we're really going to do too much, just clean things up.
Well, clean, and I mean, there's gonna be more than clean because this that countertop is pink as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we'll probably replace the countertop.
Okay, talk about a job I'm not looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to having it done, but that paint that's for the countertop, that is powerful stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That and the epoxy paint for
yeah, the epoxy paint. I don't know what we'll do there. You know, the epoxy paint in our RV was perfect until we gave the dogs a bath.
And then they just like chipped it.
And they like, well, Chip, and it's in his name.
Yep.
He chipped it. But anyway, we'll have that. That's a job for another period of time. Karen Shelton said, you hinted a couple of videos ago there's a plan for Garen's Earthbag house. Care to share a hint now? Absolutely, Karen. I know this isn't RV related, but Garen's room, we talked a little bit about taking my room, which is now Jared and I's room, and Garen's room, and combining them into one cabin type idea. I'm not sure if we're going to end up doing that or not, but that was one of our ideas. Yeah. We definitely want to put little bathrooms on
for sure.
Of them,
for sure, add bathrooms.
Yeah, so it just kind of depends on what the future holds. But we talked a little bit about that. We thought that might be kind of fun. We might do that anyway. So, but that's the hint, which is, you know, really it's a hint to us too, because we've not decided on anything. You know, when we hint for something, it usually means that we haven't decided.
We have ideas, but we haven't decided.
We got a few ideas, but that's the plan there. Teresa Divac said, will you be doing a chalkboard wall? The black would look great with the grays. Ooh, that's kind of a cool idea. We'll see what Carolyn wants to do, but I don't know where that would go. We could do like the face of these. Yeah. Or maybe one.
Yeah, maybe one.
I don't know. It depends on what she wants to do. Yeah, I'm not really sure. That's a really good idea though. I mean, it definitely would work in here. If not, we'll have to like do a little chalkboard set thing for him or something. I have more of that paint, and I actually could do it as both as the chalkboard and then also as magnets to stick to, which is really that was really fun and worked really good for our RV for sure. D Strout Spinners, welcome to the stream. Ronnie said, hi guys, I put a small sink in the bathroom. There actually is a small sink in here. Let me look. I mean, you might be able to put your foot in it. It's small, but it's there. It's kind of deep, so it works for a bathroom sink. Yeah. I'm not sure if they're going to want to... You know, when I looked, we actually looked around for like a shower pan and also a sink for our RV, but it was difficult to find the right sizes for everything. I don't know if it's just because these are older or what, but it was just difficult to find. So that's one of the reasons why we decided to redo it, both because it was budget friendly, but also because we just couldn't find it very easy. So
yeah, some parts are hard to find. Some sizes are standard. Like there's certain brands that have just become like the name for different things, like Dometic. But other than that, it's like good luck.
Yeah, you know, I wonder if you could do like make a sink. Like how would you mold it?
I think they're mold presses.
Because Mom's doing molds in the backyard for a project she's working on. If you haven't seen her around, it's because she's working on a project. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. That'd be interesting. How we made our own sink. That sounds fun. Family Dutton said, wonder if you could swap the toilet to where the sink is for extra legroom. Hang on one moment. Let me look at that and imagine it for a second. Swap the toilet with the sink for more legroom.
I think they're kind of in equal spots.
I hate to say
it. It's really hard to see on video.
It's hard to see there.
It's hard to see it. Like this is about as zoomed out as we get.
It's like perfect like this. I don't want to give you more legroom, but I will tell you something. Opening the door gives you lots of legroom. Yes. If you needed that. So, but good thinking. I like your style. Good thinking. D Strout Spender says you can get toilets with sinks on top. I'm sorry. When I stop, I'm imagining it. I can see it right now. Very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, Justin Time said pinky toe and wrists are the worst. Pinky toes and wrists. Oh, stubbing them, hurting them?
Yeah.
I'm not sure the context of that. I'm so sorry. Okay. Amanda Peregrine said, we buddy boat when sailing. Do you plan on buddy RVing with Jared's parents?
That'd be fun.
It'd be fun to travel, but better sharing with others. That is a really cute idea, Amanda. If they're down for that, we got to do that.
Yeah.
We've already talked about doing like a family camp out and having a bunch of people go. That'd be really fun.
Rent out a whole campground just for the family.
Yeah. Get one of those small ones. Be like, hey, can we get the whole thing? But that's really cute. I love that. All right. I don't know. Do we want to go outside? Is there anything before we wrap up that you would like to see in here or questions that you might have? I know on the video, I think somebody asked what we were doing with this old thing because they were having issues finding one of these with a place for a padlock. And I don't think that's salvageable.
It's very like, it's bad.
I don't think the padlock is worth anything anymore, to give you an idea.
Yeah.
So, but that, would like to ask about a heater, said Janaid. Let's see. Heater. Does this have a heater? Something had a heater.
Yeah.
Down below, maybe.
Down below
Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. It's so hard to.
It's just one of those normal RV heaters. So, right there. I think the thermostat's somewhere. I forget where.
Yeah, I think it works too. So there is a heater in here, which out of both of them, the heater or the air conditioner, the heater is the important one in my book. But I was raised in the desert, so the cold is inconceivable. No. Okay. Yeah, let's see here. Lamia says you need to film when you do that. I think when it comes to the campground stuff, I don't know if we will or won't, but I can't imagine us not. We like to film everything. Whenever we do anything, we like to film. How warm is it there now, said Lamia?
So I'd say about like 85 maybe.
Yeah, it depends on if you're in the sun or not, probably. It's outside temperature. That is so unsatisfactory. I know, I'm really sorry.
We had rains a couple days ago, like
yesterday.
Yeah, we had rains yesterday, so it's a little cool because of that. But
yeah, it was cool. Well, usually I can take an outdoor shower in the morning because it's so hot already. But this morning I was like, heck no, it was cold. Well, it wasn't cold. It's just too cold for me. I'm a baby. Let's see. Is there wardrobe space, said Tessa.
Those little cabinets there.
I get up there, but you don't want to see me flounder. There is a cabinet there that stuff can go into.
And then this space here, this mini fridge is. There's a cabinet already here. I think we're just going to extend it up to the ceiling and have that be wardrobe space.
Yeah, I think that's because your mom, when she was in here, she's like, man, where would I put my clothes? And definitely here. You know, it's kind of interesting. At this stage of a project, I feel like it's difficult to imagine it nice. You know, and then when you come in, like, I remember my mom and dad tells the story of when they first arrived at the property, there was this dilapidated building and this unfinished house, and there was junk everywhere, you know, and mom's like, oh my gosh, you know, when she gets there, get the kids back in the car, let's go home. And dad all he could see was these huge trees that were here on the land and how beautiful the land was. And kind of fun to see both of their perspectives as they think about it. And definitely kind of fun. I try to have the vision sometimes of what it's going to look like. I know it's going to look good. I trust it. But sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, how can this ever look good? But then I think we've done enough projects where it's like, okay, I just have to trust that it's going to look great at the end. I don't need to be a super visionary. Imagining can be difficult to do.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know.
Trust the ugly phase.
Yeah, you gotta trust the ugly phase. It's like trusting the process when painting or drawing or anything. But that's the phase that we're in. We have great bones to build on. The layout is the biggest deal, I think. Redoing a layout in an RV, it's probably super easy, but to me it feels super overwhelming. So the layout in this one, 10 out of 10. Okay. Tammy Fraser said, why not put some drawers beside the step down going to the bed? And I think that Tammy means this here, which is a great idea.
Yeah, could probably open that up, see what's in there, and then see if there's space for anything.
Because a lot of times when it looks like this, there's something behind it. Like there's an opening here, and you would think that this all was open, but when you open it up, there's actually a water tank right here. So I don't know, we'll have to open it up and see, because I feel like in this case, there was nothing here.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know, we'll have to kind of see what's there. I maybe somewhat damaged it when I was ripping stuff up, so I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see
There might be something there, there might not be. I also feel like another step would do, but when I recommended that, I don't think they wanted to take away from the floor space. So, or suggested that, I thought of the idea or whatever. So, I don't know, we'll see on that one. Anyway, all right, well, welcome Kayla to the stream. Brenda said, FYI, looking for trailer parts, try Hemet, California, as most trailer manufacturers are located there, have purchased many items there. Very cool. Very, very cool. We'll have to keep that in mind, Brenda. Thank you very much. Okay, well, I have one question, I think, here. Dean said, could you curve steps into the bed frame rather than taking up floor space? Assuming, Deanie, that there is nothing here, you could almost do like a little, but I don't know if they want the ladder. They might want the steps. I don't know. It would give you a little bit more space, but I can't imagine dancing right here, you know what I mean? It is kind of the hallway space. We'll have to keep that in mind, Deanie. That's very, very good thinking. And I think, let's see here, because I saw the comments here. Let's see. Real quickly, Tam Lynn asked for playlists for the organized projects. We actually, if you want to see like one project from start to finish that we've done in the past, we have all of those playlists for the various projects in our playlist page. If you go to our channel, there's a bunch of playlists there for all sorts of stuff. So if that interests you at all, that is available there. I know it's playlists I feel like are like kind of, you have to go look for them, but they are there, and they do make the viewing process easier. I wanted to go here and now Will Garmer actually had a question about the workshop, so I thought maybe we could go over the workshop a little bit here.
Sure.
And actually, you're going to get a little bit of a sneak peek. I know Bryson's going to fire me, no, because you're going to get a little bit of a sneak peek over there, but with that, since you're here, we'll take you over. So you can kind of see there's been a lot of progress. But Will Garmer asks about if they said we had some damage from rain soaking the dirt through the bags. With Hydro Adobe bags, can essentially be open mesh. How much of a problem will the monsoon rains be for the bags that you've already put into place? And we assume it's going to be detrimental. No, we assume that it's probably going to be kind of gnarly.
Like this past rainstorm we had was like probably typical of like the heavier rainstorm. Oops, sorry.
Yep, typical of the heavy
rainstorms.
True. And you can kind of see, I think that if we left this,
like let it be for like a week of rains, it would probably have issues.
It probably would, and I do think that we'll end up covering it up if there's issues. We kind of assume, just like with our other bags, which, like you were saying, that's a tighter mesh, and this is definitely like more open onion bags. I think that we probably will cover these, and we're also planning on stuccoing as the guys go up as well. That's something else we'll be doing, so that we can cover and preserve those bags. I do not know if these are UV protected or not.
No, they are. They're
okay,
even better than the sandbag ones.
Good, because I was gonna say, man, 1 year and these would be like coming out, but they're actually hardier than I think we give them credit for.
Yeah.
And it looks like with that rain, I mean, it'll actually harden them up, is what it'll end up doing, because our sun is so hot, it'll dry them probably all the way out.
Yeah.
Which is what you need for it to be nice and good. But
yeah,
we're assuming that we're gonna have issues. You can kind of see where some of it has leaked through. So
but it's barely anything.
But it's
honestly.
barely anything. That's nothing. So, but yeah, we're getting this up as fast as we can, because we do have rain in the back of our minds.
Yes.
So I guess the answer to your question is we're aware of it, and we'll cover it if it becomes an issue, but hopefully we can get it up without any problems.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. I think that's the plan.
Yes.
So anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with us and being a part of the live stream here. We thought we'd do a live stream of the RV because, like I said, it's just Jared and I. Over the weekend, the family went up and they went to visit some family. And we were here, and we're like, man, we could do a podcast, but it's just Jared and I. Why don't we do a live stream of the RV instead, which is what we did. So thank you so much for being here and for taking part in the tour of the new renovation project. Hoping to have a lot more of it, of the progress of it to come. So very exciting. And of course, this is coming to Friday near you. So on Friday, then we'll have this, which is super exciting. So anyway, thank you so much. I probably should open up the chat room just one more time here, just because. See what we got here? Okay, right on. So anyway, thank you so much. We're also hoping to do these live streams more frequently too, because we really enjoy hanging out with you live, which is just super exciting. So anyway, thank you so much. And you think we're good,
I think we're good.
Any more to say? All right. Well, thank you so much, and we will catch you on Friday for that weekly peek. Thank you so much for everything. Bye. Here, do you need help?